what he ended up doing to Jugo, where it was like, I like your cut, G. Put his hand on the guy's head and just ripped the skull out.
And because of this, the nature of this nigga's power and how saucy this nigga is also prone to the lightest skin nigga syndrome, being too cocky, bro.
We gotta talk about this menace to society, Gojo. This guy is different. Well, first off, let's talk about JJK for y'all that haven't seen.
So basically, JJK is just set in a world where there is cursed energy. Think of it like your ki, your chakra, your furyoku, whatever power system your world uses. But basically, cursed energy manifests these demonic things, and the cursed sorcerers, the jujutsu sorcerers, basically fight the cursed energy with cursed energy. So it's basically like fire force, but replace fire with demonic energy, and that's exactly the show.
Start off the series, they introduce us to this demon, Sukuna. It's supposed to be this legendary demon that it's basically the demon king. You know how all these animes are always talking about demon king? That's him. But anyway, this guy he's put all his power into about 10 fingers, and one finger is discovered by this kid, Yuji. And Yuji does one of the dumbest things I've seen in anime.
This nigga eats a whole finger, bro. Tell me who he eats a finger, bro. Tell me who you see. I mean, the circumstances were kind of weird too, but still, who eats like an old mummified finger of some shit, bro? That shit is just nasty. But anyway, homie eats this shit and then proceeds to get possessed by the king of curses himself. Big Sukuna building, bro. And nobody can stop this nigga, bro. I mean, there's only one cursed jujutsu sorcerer there, but this nigga could not stop him.
So I have to give Yuji props though, because this guy is actually built different. Niggas out here chowing chicken fingers, fish fingers, but this guy's chowing demon fingers.
Welcome to Hell's Kitchen, home of the most depraved, godforsaken crap there is. What can I get for you today?
Can I get the chef's special?
For sure. One order of Sukuna Sakis, extra long please.
Anyway, after chowing demon fingers, he's still able to wrestle control back from Sukuna a little bit. It's only one finger, it's not enough to hold him.
I mean, that's why this nigga is... Gojo is definitely him for this show, but he could be him adjacent. Yuji for him adjacent video coming. From the first showing on screen, the way he talks, he already gives you that personality. Like, he's already like gives you that fly, cocky, confident, swagger personality of a nigga in charge, bro. Not saying all hymns have to have that specific kind of personality, but he has to have a presence, bro. This nigga comes in, he demands presence.
So not only does this guy pull up and see that the situation is calm and everything, he's like, you know what, bring that guy back.
Huh? The fact that he can put up, he can go toe to toe with the king of curses. This nigga's name is the king of curses, bro. How does it you, a 20-something-year-old nigga in your late 20s, keep up with the 100 or something or hundreds of year old demonic nigga, bro? That means that nigga is differenter than different, bro. He's like, oh, I got to put up a show because my students was watching. Power, personality, all that shit, bro. He got that shit. After this whole thing is done and Yuji is like in the school, a student or whatever, Yuji now asks him like, what do you think you could do against like a full Sukuna? This nigga really has the effrontery to say that. It would be like a tough fight. Like, nigga will make me sweat a little bit, but... This nigga basically controls space, bro. His power is called infinity. He literally has the power to repel and attract things from himself. That shit is broken, bro. It's too broken.
The explanation of his actual power would honestly bust your brain. And that's just the explanation of it. Imagine what he's actually doing to his enemies.
Facts.
These guys actually, just because of how much they respect and fear this guy, they actually had to make an anti-Gojo veil. Just to keep just this sole nigga out. Like, allow everybody but this guy.
And taking to make a specific barrier against one person and to let everything else enter. That means that shit is strong as hell, boy. That means that one thing that's not supposed to enter is not getting in. Anybody else, literally any other of the jujutsu sorcerers can come inside, but not this nigga.
Pause.
I was like, well, they made it just keep me out. It would be a shame if I were to, just destroy with my infinite power.
And that's the thing that kills me. This guy has the red, basically positive energy, not cursed energy, the opposite of cursed energy. And then he has a blue attack, which is negative energy. He combines the negative and the positive to make 0. So technically the attack he uses, the purple attack, is basically a void. It destroys everything in front of him. You just use mathematics to destroy
It feels like some pseudoscience, matter meeting antimatter type shit.
Equal amounts of matter and antimatter will cancel each other out. And it's not good.
There's nothing this guy can do. You can't touch this man.
I know, bro. I know, as we've seen that shit when he was fighting this nigga Jugo, bro. And when I watched this thing for the first time, it actually really confused me. I was like, how is he? He explained it like, oh yeah, it's not like you're stopping. It's like you're getting closer and closer, but the closer you get, the slower you get. But then he goes around and touches him right after. And I'm like, how did he do that? But apparently
like,
he can turn it on.
But not for me.
Yeah, he can turn it on and off. And because of this, the nature of this nigga's power and how saucy this nigga is also prone to the lightest skin nigga syndrome, being too cocky, bro. This nigga is slapping around Jugo, this big elemental cause energy. Like, you know what? It will be better than me beating your ass just privately. Let me call my students.
This is a good learning opportunity.
And basically, he just teleports nigga into his hand. He basically controls space. So he minus the space between them.
Remember back when the first time when he was showing off for Fushiguro, he's like, that was showing off against Yuji. It's time to show off for Yuji. So I have to put a little extra in here.
One time, Jugo did not stand a chance, bro. This nigga boiled all the water. He made magma. He made lava. He did everything. This nigga's like, bro, you can't even we can start from now to tomorrow. Nothing is touching me, bro. Like Odeshi. This nigga has Odeshi on max.
He was even explaining. He was like,
Odeshi Pro Max.
When someone uses their domain, the best way to beat their domain is to just use your own domain that is stronger.
This nigga is giving exposition. When have you seen a nigga give exposition in the fight? It's usually just like side characters that are not fighting that give the exposition. This nigga is the main. You know, Naruto, they be doing backstory no jutsu or talking no jutsu. This nigga is talking to a student like, well, this guy uses his most powerful attack on me right now. And you can say that it's very ineffective. So what I'm about to do now is like a YouTube tutorial.
This guy is really just a mess. And it's not as if he's just on one side like, okay, yeah, let me just kill all the demons. He's like, nah, anybody can get it if they with me. This guy is on some different shit. Because he wants to keep Sukuna alive just so he can beat Sukuna's ass in the end. But the higher-ups of the sorcery school are trying to get in the way of that, and he's not having it.
Guy is very single-minded, and that's one thing that really I do think that makes him stand out from other niggas in the show too. All these other niggas, they work for the Sorcerer Society or whatever they call themselves, but this nigga just works for himself, bro. Nobody is strong enough to tell him no, so he basically just does what he wants. That's literally an alpha. For all you niggas that like alpha, sigma, beta, male stuff, this nigga is a real alpha, bro. This guy's a Chad.
I'll kill who I want with a smiley face. So smiley. You forget that I'm saying I'll kill your whole family.
Big facts. This nigga, we've shown you like how powerful he is, his respect and the personality. But we haven't really talked about his impact on the plot. Well, the whole show basically starts with him because after he does that whole thing with Sukuna and Yuji, the higher-ups wanted to kill this nigga immediately. Nope, a nigga that can handle Sukuna could be a vessel to bring this nigga back to life. No, thank you. But this nigga's like, nah, it's mine. What do you want to do about it?
Like, that's my new plaything. How do you dare think you can take away what's mine? This guy literally has hand in everything. If anything that wants to pass through the school has to pass through this guy.
And don't forget, just the one thing that has to be at the crown of every hymn. So I hope we've been able to convince you and not confuse you with the power, personality, plot, respect. I know you niggas are salty about that one, but fuck you, bro. Respect is P. And there you have it, guys. Gojo Satoru, the hymn of JJK. Hope you guys like. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and take it easy, guys. Also, let us know who else you want us to do a hymn series for. We have a bunch of guys in mind. I'm only going to say Samurai Jack, just like that's the only one you're going to know, but there's other stuff in the works. Let us know. Anyway, peace, love, prosperity, all that good shit.
Love life, stay safe. Bye.